Hey everybody, it's the Ancient Meddler, and I'm back again. Going to do another reaction today. This one is a classic from one of my favorite bands, Judas Priest. It's a song called Before the Dawn. Now, a little bit of background about this song. So, when I first heard this song, it was on I think it's 1978 album called, in the United States, it was called Hellbent for Leather. In the UK, though, it's called, and apparently everywhere else in the world, it's called Killing Machine. But here in the States, for some reason, they decided that was too violent, so they chose a different track from the album to give the album title. So Hellbent for Leather is what we grew up here in the States knowing it as. So I used to listen to this album, and there was a song on the album that whenever it would come to that song, I would skip it. So I remember I had this on an 8-track tape. So if you know what 8 tracks are, there's little cartridges that, well, they're big cartridges, big, about that wide, and about that thick, and you would shove them into a slot. So if you had in your car, it would be in the dash. You'd shove this plastic cartridge into the dash, and then there was 4 tracks on this, or 4 separate places where there was recording. And so you had a button on your player, so you would listen to the songs, and you'd hit the track button, and it would go to the next track, and it would jump down to a few songs, and you'd hit it again, it would jump down a few songs. So like 2 sides of an album, there would be 2 tracks per side, and so you could listen. It would help you navigate because you couldn't rewind. Yeah, I think so. You couldn't rewind. You could fast forward, but you couldn't rewind. I think it wasn't like a cassette tape. Cassette tapes, you put the whole tape in there. You could spin it forward, spin it back. So you had to be a little careful with 8 tracks. So what you would do is you would listen to a certain point, and then you get to a song you didn't like, you'd hit the track button and you'd skip forward to another track and you'd listen to some other songs, and then you'd know, okay, so on track one, the song that I don't like ends, it's over, so I can go back to track one and listen to the third song or whatever it is when I get to this song on track four. So you'd go, skip, pop over a couple tracks. You'd listen to the song. Okay, that song's over. I can go back now. Pop up, and you go back to the original track and listen to the next song. So I used to always do that. whenever this song Before the Dawn would come on, I would go, ugh, skip it because I hated it. I hated it. I absolutely loved Judas Priest, right? But I was a metalhead and I wanted to metal out. I didn't want to listen to some soft, mellow bullshit ballad song. And it was like, it's not even a metal ballad. It's just a love song ballad. And it was like, I couldn't do it. And I didn't really appreciate the song until, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago or so. I started listening to it again and went, "Oh my God, that's a beautiful song. It's one of the most beautiful rock ballads I've ever heard." And it's a tearjerker, man. It really grabs you by the heart and just wants to squeeze. So we're gonna listen to that today, and I'm actually, it's not an official video. It's some fan made video where he did like a bunch of pictures and stuff from their careers and little short video clips and stuff to the music. So it's actually pretty cool. Hopefully that way I can avoid the Judas Priest blocking, because most stuff I've done from Judas Priest so far has gotten blocked. So we'll try and avoid being blocked by using that video instead. Plus it's fun. You get to see what they look like when they were young back in the day, which is amazing because they didn't look like a metal band at all, or what we think of as metal, right? So anyway, here's the lyrics to the song. I'm gonna pull them up. You can read along with me if you want. There's not a lot. It's a pretty short song. Before the dawn, I hear you whisper in your sleep. Don't let the morning take him. Outside, the birds begin to call, as if to summon up my leaving. It's been a lifetime since I found someone, who would stay. I've waited too long, and now you're leaving. But please don't take it all away. And it just repeats. Is that the full lyrics? I'm gonna click down here and see if that's the full lyrics, because it feels like something's missing. Nope, that's it. It just repeats the. So okay, that part repeats. So it goes again. It's been a lifetime since I found someone. Since I found someone who would stay. I've waited too long, and now you're leaving. Well, please don't take it all away. And then it ends with the opening line again. Before the dawn, I hear you whisper in your sleep. Please, don't let the morning take him. So it's such a sad song. It's about breaking up, right? About losing someone you love. You're still there, but you know you're leaving. It's just sad. Before the dawn, I hear you whisper in your sleep. Don't let the morning take him. Outside the birds begin to call. Okay, we're going to check out Judas Priest singing, Rob Halford singing. It's his song, and he does it 1,000 times better than me. Hopefully, you get to hear it. So I think it's a beautiful song. It's really beautiful. And if this was your first exposure to Judas Priest, you would never know they were a metal band. I don't think you wouldn't know they were the Judas Priest that did Painkiller. Right? Even though this is off the same album as Hellbent for Leather. Right, so we have Jorge Ramirez to thank for this. Thank you, Mr. Jorge Ramirez. I appreciate you making this video. Of course, we have Judas Priest to thank for the song. So, all right, I'll shut up and let you hear Rob. His beautiful vocals, man, very, very beautiful vocals. You ready? Here he goes. So Rob's vocals on this are so haunting. The music is just so lovely, right? But his voice is haunting. And you feel the pain in his voice. You feel the emotion that he's conveying when he sings these words. And you can feel, lying in bed next to this person and you're pretending to sleep. They think you're asleep, but you're not asleep. And you hear them whispering, don't let the morning take him. Because they know you're leaving. They know it's over. And it's just a beautiful expression. And then the tone of his voice on this song is just so pure. And he's got this raspiness to his voice that comes so clear in when he sings these words. Before the dawn, I hear you whisper in your sleep. It's like when he starts the you get that, and then when he finishes the you get that in there. It's just so get you. It adds to the emotion of what he's doing, and he kind of bends the words, bends the notes on some of those sound, right, when he says it. So, and when he enunciates his E sounds, it's just amazing to hear him. He does such a phenomenal job on this. Anyway, I'm going to back up and we're going to listen to that again. Sorry, I'm going to back up. So the take him. When he says that, you get the take him, right? And then in your sleep. It's in your sleep, right? And before the dawn, I hear you whisper. He's got that. It's just so good. I love it. I can't. One more time. That vibrato, man. His vibrato is just amazing. I just love to hear that. The way it just kind of rolls out so effortlessly on the is it dawn. They sing before the dawn. I hear you whisper. Right, listen to his vibrato. It's just amazing. It was a good use of vibrato there, and he didn't use it on sleep, right? So sleep came out steady. It was a sleep, not sleep. You didn't hear that vibrato in it. It was just in your sleep. Because he could have done it, but he didn't. Let's in your sleep. Just amazing to me. His control is just great. All right. Moving into the next part. Outside the birds begin to call as if to summon of my leaving. And then he gets down to that deep voice. Look at Rob there. Wow, so different. Leaving. When he says leaving, it gets so resonating. Let's hear that again. To call outside the birds begin to call as if to summon of my leaving. It's been a lifetime since I found someone who would stay. Oh, that part just gets me, man. It's like, oh my God, it's so beautiful to hear him sing when you hear that. It's been a lifetime since I found someone who would stay. Right? That conveys such a deep emotion, right? Of loneliness and sadness because you finally found someone who would accept you and be with you and love you and would stay with you. But you neglected their love. You waited too long to share your love for them and to show them that you love them, that you need them. And because you waited too long, they've given up. They've fallen out of love with you. They've found someone else. They're moving on. And that love is dying, dead. It's just a couple little lines, but the words are so amazing, and the way he sings them and the melody is just unreal. So let's go back and see if I can find where that was. It's been a lifetime since I found someone who would stay. Vibrato again. I've waited too long. Now you're leaving. Oh, please don't take it all away. All right, we're gonna go back and listen to that again. So been a lifetime since I found someone who would stay. I've waited too long, and now you're leaving. Please don't take it all away. About here.
Since I found someone who would stay, I've waited too long. Now you're leaving. Oh, please don't take it all away.
All right. So it's going to jump back into the vocals, so I'll back this up and listen to that solo part again. But I think it's a perfect solo for this song. It's so emotional too, right? It just fits the feeling so well, and it just plays those strings and bends those notes, and it's just this beautiful kind of smooth, flowing sound for the solo, and it's not harsh, it's not heavy, it's just beautiful, and fits the music so well. So let's go back a little bit. Plus, this video is amazing. I love all these behind the scenes kind of footage I've never seen before. So it's a nice guitar solo. Okay, here we go. Sorry. So that was Before the Dawn by Judas Priest, a song I used to skip because I hated it. But, I don't know what I was thinking. It wasn't a rock song. It wasn't like you got another thing coming. It wasn't British Steel, Breaking the Law. Wasn't in your face kind of rock song. So I was like, man, I don't want to hear that. And I would hear like, whoa! I used to make fun of the song. I remember I had my friend JJ in high school used to listen to it all the time, and he was like, "Oh, it's a great song," and we'd come on, and I go, ugh, nah, it sounds like a cat being tortured, man. And now I'm sitting here going, "Oh my God, this is one of the most beautiful rock metal ballads ever written, and the lyrics and the song, the music, everything just absolutely stunningly beautiful. So I was an idiot. I still am an idiot. Okay, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot and I'm okay. So, um yeah, we'll break out the guitar and sit here and sing Before the Dawn for the next 4 hours. Play the 3 chords I can play and sing Before the dawn, I hear you whisper in your dreams. It's not in your dreams, in your sleep. Don't let the morning take them in your sleep. What? How can you talk in your sleep? She's talking in your sleep. Is it okay? Knowing Rob, it might be a guy next to him saying those words. That's okay. I don't have a problem with that. Just pointing it out. Not that it matters in any way whatsoever to anyone on the planet. Uh, why is it focused on that hand and not me? It's not really focused on it. Anyway, so that was the most beautiful song of the day. So I'm not going to be finding anything more beautiful to play for you than that today. So we'll see. Maybe I can wasp fuck like a beast. That's pretty, right? What do you think? No, Before the Dawn's better. Yeah, Al says Before the Dawn's prettier than Animal Fuck Like a Beast by Wasp. You know that song? Animal Fuck Like a Beast. You're an animal. Fuck like a beast. It's a great song. I'll probably react to that at some point. Anyway, I probably just destroyed this one by using that language, but it's okay. Oh, yeah. If you like this video, please like it and hit the little like thing. If you don't like it, well, I'm so sorry. I apologize for talking too much and stopping the video every 10 seconds. Also subscribe if you want to get access to all of my great content, all my different playlists, my Ren videos, my warning videos, my Love Bites and Baby Metal and Bandmade and X Japan, everybody else. Lots and lots of stuff. I'm trying to find new music all the time and put stuff out there and trying to do things react to, since I started my channel, I haven't watched a single reaction from anybody else. I used to watch them religiously, right? So I haven't watched anybody else's reaction since I started doing this because I don't want to be influenced by what other people are doing or what they're saying, how they're acting, what they think of music. There's a lot of reactors out there I greatly respect, and there's a lot of reactors out there who will just say anything positive. They won't say anything negative. So I I still get negative comments about my criticism of guys' fake hair. Anyway, this is it. So if you want to be notified when I put stuff out, ring the notification bell because I put stuff out all the time. I didn't put much out over the weekend. It was a holiday weekend. I was too busy having fun and working around the yard and stuff. But I'll try and get back on track. I've put out 2 or 3 things so far today, and I'll keep putting them out. Don't forget I got merchandise. If you wanna have a T-shirt with the Ancient Meddler on your T-shirt, then I have those merchandise available. I also have tank tops. It's not showing up on YouTube, but on my actual bonfire site, I have a hoodie. They're all black. Everything's black because that's what metal people do, right? We wear black T-shirts. So it's a black T-shirt, black everything. It's got the Ancient Meddler logo on it, and then on the back, I think on the back it says Metal Rules. Just like my mug, I also have a mug, so get a mug. Ancient Meddler on it, and then Metal Rules on the back. And the money that I raise from that's going to Relay for Life. Excuse me. So any proceeds that we get from the sale of merchandise will go 100% of the money I get. Most of the money goes to the company who does it, Bonfire. They reap the lion's share of it, right? So the small amount of money that I do get for each item, 100% of that is going to Relay for Life for helping to end the cancer in our lifetime, That would be the goal. I've lost too many people, so. Anyway, talk to you guys later. Have a great one. More stuff to come. I'm digging into the vault today. We'll see what I can come up with. Bye.